Last time I talked about the diamond lesson, that first sales consult that you have at a jewelry store and how it's designed to overwhelm you. Today I'm going to talk about the part that actually affects your wallet. The markup on a ring setting is more than the markup on a diamond. So that means that the salesperson has a real financial incentive to get you to buy both. Not just buy the ring, but the diamond too. And not just buy the diamond, but the ring too. So the diamond lesson, or that first consult, it really does have that emphasis of the risks of buying somewhere else. And that emphasis, it sort of serves this goal. To be fair, some of those warnings are actually legitimate. So buying an uncertified stone does have its risks because you don't actually know what's going on with that stone. Just like, buying a stone from somewhere and then getting it set at a different location carries risks as well. You have things like liability in setting and potentially a goldsmith not wanting to work with a specific stone sold from somewhere else because you don't really know enough about that stone or where it's been. But those legitimate concerns, they kind of get woven through the presentation. And it's built and designed to keep the wholesale in one place. The thing is that it's never really presented as a sales strategy. It's presented as education. And so when people aren't getting the full diamond lesson, that full first consult, the underlying goal is still the same. Sometimes you know what you want, you know what you're looking for. So you walk into a store and you do what a lot of people do, you browse, you look around. That's much more standard retail that you'd get with other products. Basically, as a salesperson, and from the salesperson's perspective, when somebody comes in and they just want to browse, you show them what you have, let them look around, answer their questions, find them what fits their budget and their specs, what they're looking for. If you don't have it, you order it in. But the goal is identical, whether you're starting from the consult or that diamond lesson, or you're starting from browsing around. The salesperson's goal is don't lose the sale. So you don't want to lose a sale to the internet. You don't want to lose it to a competitor. You don't want to lose it to, I need to think about it. You go through training to be able to deal with all of these things. So every objection you're trained to handle. Every hesitation you're trained to use a specific technique. And most of it is delivered with this real warmth and care. Because the best salespeople actually do care about their clients. When I think back to every hesitation that I've ever heard, I want to think about it. I need to talk to my partner. I'm just going to go look around a little bit more. Every single one of those had a practice reply. And the reply was designed to keep things moving towards that sale. So most of the time it worked. But hesitation comes from somewhere real. If something doesn't feel right, there's a reason. And that pressure to decide in the moment is a sales tactic. And honestly, one of the biggest reasons why I don't do it anymore. I don't think that jewelry stores and retailers are the bad guy. Most of the people that I've worked with, they have real integrity. They care about their clients. They love what they do. But the structure, the training that you get, the incentives that you have to close a sale, they're all built around closing those sales. They're not built around or designed around making sure that you have somebody fully in your corner or fully getting you what it is that you want or need. That difference is really subtle when you're shopping for an engagement ring. But as somebody who stepped outside of the industry, it is glaringly obvious. So I built the thing that the industry doesn't naturally provide. Somebody who sits on your side of the table. Somebody whose only measure of success is making sure that you're getting exactly what it is that you want. And that you genuinely feel confident about your decision, not whether you said yes before you left the store. Now, none of this means don't trust any jeweler that you talk to. It means go in knowing and understanding. So know that that diamond lesson, that first consult, it's part education and it's part sales technique. Know that hesitation and saying that you need to think about it or talk to somebody else is allowed. know that a great sales experience and independent advice are different things. If you're navigating engagement ring buying right now and you want someone to be fully in your corner before you walk into a store, that's exactly what engagement ring guidance is for.